So James and I right now are recording a James and Mike Monday episode, and we got into a conversation about that Sonic trailer, so we're going to check it out. What did you think of that?
I thought, I mean, it looks like an average, movie of that type of genre. I'm not as attached to Sonic as much as a lot of people might be. I'm up for another Jim Carrey movie, so I'm excited to see him in it, even if it's just him doing the same thing. I think that it would have been a better idea to do the whole movie animated. It's a little weird seeing live action with Sonic. Like, I don't know, like the world of Sonic the Hedgehog seems to work better in a
if the whole thing was animated.
I think it should have been an animated movie. That's my thought just from seeing the trailer.
Yeah. What do you think of what Sonic the Hedgehog looks like?
I heard a lot of people talking about that, like how he looks. Like I don't know.
Didn't it not really look exactly like Sonic?
Well, no, but it's also a live action movie, so I don't know what's he supposed to look like exactly, like the video game, like a sprite. Like I'm not sure.
Like just a design that looks more like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Like
it's like if they had the Mario movie come out and Mario had like little beady eyes and giant ears and like it's like they just like morphed him into like something that he doesn't look like.
Yeah.
And then like I'm all, by the way, I like Jim Carrey and I'm glad that there's another Jim Carrey movie, but like that's been a problem with Jim Carrey from the like when he was the Riddler.
Oh yeah,
he was Jim Carrey.
It's the same thing. Yeah.
It's like the same thing. It's like Dr. Robotnik. Like shouldn't it? I mean, when I think Dr. Robotnik, the first thing that comes to my mind isn't like, oh, Jim Carrey.
No.
It's like...
It could have. They could have gone almost any direction with it. Like
we're in 2019, and they've done things like the Castlevania Netflix series. I thought we were kind of getting to the point where it was like, all right, they're starting to understand what to do with like video game like media, at least a little bit more. And now this seems like what they would have done in 1998 if they came out with this movie. Except obviously the CG is like better now, but like it's like Jim Carrey. Like, well, I don't know what they're doing. And I'm not the biggest Sonic guy, but like I don't know. It just I think Sonic looks like crap.
I mean, like
I don't know why like Robotnik has to be Jim Carrey. And the best statement was what you said. The whole thing should fucking be animated.
Yeah, that's what I think. But I don't care so strongly one way or another. Like, when I heard the movie was coming out, I was just like, it took this long. Like they're finally doing a Sonic movie, and but didn't really. The only thought in my head was, oh boy, people are going to be going apeshit over this, for good or for bad.
Sure. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people that like it.
Yeah.
And that's, people like it.
What have people said about it so far?
I've seen a lot of negative opinions about...
I heard about
what Sonic looks like.
Yeah, I heard about the look.
I think, there's bigger problems than that. I think that's a problem. Like, I think Sonic should look like Sonic.
Bigger problems like in the world? Like, yeah. But
no, in the movie, yes. With this movie.
Okay,
I mean, it bothers me that, like... See, I think if you're going to make... Eggman, have an actor play the part of Eggman. Don't have... It's just Jim Carrey being Jim Carrey. I mean, he's like doing all the Jim Carrey things, it's just like... And that's why I like Jim Carrey. It's nothing against Jim Carrey.
Yeah, and he's not always... I mean, Man on the Moon, he's when he plays Andy Kaufman, like, that's different. So he's not.
He did a good job playing Andy Kaufman.
But, it's like... It's like I haven't seen him in a long time, so I kind of just missed him.
Yeah.
A lot of people say that about Jack Nicholson. They say he's like the same, but I love
kind of true.
Yeah, but I love Jack Nicholson.
I do too.
Yeah. But you can say that about a lot of actors, so
I guess that's true.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I remember The Riddler when that came out. I think that was at a time when we just had enough Jim Carrey.
Right. It makes sense why they would have chosen Jim Carrey for The Riddler, though. I mean, look at The Riddler in the 1960s Batman. If that's like the last Riddler they had to go off of, like the crazy Frank Gorshin, like craziness, like
it made sense.
It makes sense for him to have been it, but it just. Well, I feel like whenever I watch Jim Carrey, I just feel like I'm looking at Jim Carrey, not the character. So I don't know, but anyway.
Yeah, I don't have that strong of a reaction either way. So I don't know.
I don't really care.
Yeah. I'll probably go see it. It just depends on the schedule in November. But I think there's a very good chance we'll do a rental review or something of it. So
yeah, I just wish it would have been animated.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
You know, but then again, sure, there was an animated Sonic, show and everything, but it wasn't a feature.
I meant like. I know you and I are a fan of traditional animation, but I mean to do
like what Pixar would do.
Yeah, do like what Pixar would do with Sonic.
Exactly.
Like exactly. Yeah.
If it would have been like a Pixar or DreamWorks, like.
Have you seen? He was in. Okay. Oh, perfect example. Sonic was in Wreck-It Ralph, or he was in Ralph Breaks the Internet. He was in one of those. And he looked great. He looked like
what did he look like in that? I want to see that. I want to see that. Yeah, that looks exactly. That looks exactly.
Sonic,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
There you go.
See how his eyes look.
I know what you mean.
See what his eyes? How his eyes look like they're big, and not they're not like this beady little like raccoon looking. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
It just.
That's undeniably Sonic, right?
Exactly.
They could have done a whole movie like that.
Just make him look like that, but then make him like fuzzy 3D.
Yeah.
You know what? Look at the Pokemon movie coming out now. It's like Detective Pikachu. Look at Pikachu.
Similar.
He looks. They look like the fucking characters.
And that's a good example because that is another. It's a live action Pokemon movie.
Mm-hmm. That looks like it's going to be done right.
Yeah, and Pikachu still looks a lot like Pikachu. So yeah, I can see that for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I think I still didn't have that much attachment. Like I just didn't care as much. But yeah, I definitely see what you mean.
People waiting this long to see a Sonic movie in the theater.
Yeah.
How about make this character look like the character? How about it start there?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mm.
It's not just my opinion that a lot of people feel that way.
Oh yeah, definitely. I was at a panel at a convention, and I remember I was asked that, like, what did you think of the look of the new Sonic? And I didn't. I had to. I was at the panel, and I just Googled it to see. And all I saw was...
You know what the answer they wanted out of you was, right? They wanted you to be like, it fucking sucks.
But I never seen it. I didn't see it. But anyway, I had to look it up. I'm in front of a panel, right?
Yeah.
I look it up, and there's nothing but, like, fan-made, like, spoofs of it. And I'm like, okay, which one is the real one? Is this it? And I kept holding up my phone. I'm like, is this it? Like, no, that's not it. Is this it? No, that's not it. Is this it? No. And I was like, okay, guys, I don't know what it looks like. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
Because there's so many people who have done, like, you know, Photoshop things of it that you can't even find, or I couldn't find it.
So now that I mentioned the Pokemon thing,
now you
see more of what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's a good example. Detective Pikachu.
Yeah. And anyway, let's get back to.
All right.